Welcome back to another video of Blue Collar Bushworks. We are back at the property. It's a gorgeous day. Sun's out. All the snow has melted since we've been here last. It's kind of insane. Brought a bunch of toys. Got all the airsoft guns out. We're gonna do some shooting. I brought my pellet guns just to have some fun. We don't have a whole lot of work to do today. We're gonna do a little bit, but we want to have some fun. So we got all these. Got a pistol. Pellet guns in my truck still. We're gonna add supports to these front beams right here. We're gonna add some more beams inside. Check this out, guys. The door is absolutely perfect, exactly how we left it, and all the snow melted inside. Well, minus a little bit here, but all the snow is basically gone inside the cabin. We do have a bit of water pooling up since we were gonna dig this down, but got some sorting out to do here. Overall though, the roof is doing great. All the snow in the bush is gone. There's just little bits here and there. The site is completely melted away. The pit's dry, which I'm actually super shocked on that. But everything's held up nice. Haven't seen anything out of the ordinary. Tarp's still on 100%. None of these little makeshift. Oh, I think this fell in the snow and gotta do. Oh, look at that! More stuff that we lost under the snow. So like I said, it's not going to be a whole lot of work to do today. Kind of just came out here to do a little bit and just have some fun and enjoy the nice weather. Gonna add supports to the front, and then we're gonna add some more cross ones inside just to give the OSB a bit more extra support in spots like this where there's not really anything holding it. But overall, it's gonna be a great day. I'm really excited. Let's get to work. This time we came prepared. Tyler brought all of his tools, so now we have a proper tool to cut the OSB instead of a little hand saw. Shout out to Tyler, being the biggest Milwaukee. Got some chairs because I didn't know the logs were going to be dry, but they are very dry. We're going to run into town. We're going to get some supplies. Going to get some food too because we're going to be out here till the night. And yeah. We don't really need too much supplies, just a couple 2x4s and some OSB. Tyler's gonna stay back and start resecuring the roof with some of the wood we already have here. I'm going with Martin and his brother to go pick up the rest of the supplies. And then after we get this supplies, it'll be all natural material from here on because we don't really need any more real material. So I'll catch you once we get our material. A new problem has occurred. The ground is super soft in this spot, and Martin's truck being very rough. So we are gonna try to get this truck out. That's not good at all. Yeah. Alright, there's my ride. hopefully we're gonna get to the back without getting stuck. I'd go right. Alright, we are back. We got our supplies. Now we can finally get to work. Thanks, Mark, for driving. Time for a monster. While we were gone, Tyler cut down a tree that was starting to snap out kind of by our gun range. So we went ahead and cut that up, added it to the pile. He also went ahead and got all the wood ready for a fire later on. Got our boards off the truck. We're gonna start with putting the supports there and there. Also had the idea of using one of the 2x4s and putting a piece on top of the frame of the door here, and then putting a board down into that so this is more sturdy. That might take some effort, it might make the door unable to open. It's going to be some trial and error there, but we'll get to that when we get there. Got a speaker going. I'm really excited.
It's gonna be blasting Barbie Girl.
Yeah, we're gonna start things up, and I'll try to record as much as I can. Kind of forgot the recording phone, but here we go. Okay, so we got our first 2x4 cut to size. Went in real smooth. Now that's secured. That's hopefully gonna keep the frame from bending out of shape too when the building shifts. See how that goes. Now we're gonna cut another piece to put right there. So that should support this beam, and then just kind of rinse and repeat on this beam right there. And yeah, so far so good. A little challenging, hey?
So I don't want it to go any further than that.
Maybe.
Easy.
Did you go into the other screw? Yeah, yeah, that's in.
Jesus fuck, if I can just...
Had to add some branches on the ground in front of the door because it was getting all swampy. So luckily we had a bunch of leftover pine tree branches from last season. So this is a lot better. It's not getting all mushy.
Or do you want to cut more? Or
All right, minus that one. I know that looks crooked, but that's the only way it's gonna fit to actually do any support. But we got the rest of the sides supported now right on the frame of the cabin instead of just screws. We are gonna add screws to these, obviously. We're just making them all fit, but they're all being pushed down by gravity, so they're actually, well, this one's a little loose, but we'll add screws to that one. These ones are tight. Tyler's making just the last couple cuts for the front on this. We got these all put in. So this roof is definitely a lot more secure now. The only thing we have to worry about are these two kind of bigger open spots, which we're just gonna add 2x4s to secure that. It's turning into a massive swamp in here now. All the snow that was left in here is melting. It's kind of starting to cool up, so we gotta address that at some point. I was hammering the last one in now. Okay, we got all of our side supports going right to the frame now. Got them in the front, along the edge. It's already noticeably a lot more sturdy. Can't wiggle the roof anymore. So, very nice, great success. Now we're gonna start adding the OSB. I think it's ready. What do you think?
sure.
Okay, so we are cutting our OSB sheets now. Martin's building a proper sawhorse right now because cutting on the ground is being kind of difficult. Holy.
This I'm not too sure what the fuck do you want me to go on that one? Or do you want me to go up top?
Probably up top, yeah. Go nice and slow.
You can let go.
We have made the decision to cut the big ladder in half because it is just too heavy and honestly not very practical for anything out here. So cutting in half gave us the perfect size ladder to start working on the outside. We have bigger ladders we can bring out if we really need to get up high, but this was just sitting being useless with it being a full ladder, so got two little mini ladders now. So we started cutting our OSB and putting it up on the front. We did have to add some spacers behind here to make it actually sit. It's been a little more difficult just because of the door being here, but after we get this front side done, it should be pretty smooth sailing for the rest of the sides. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a Sawzall and we're gonna just cut out the OSB hang off for the door, and then that scrap we can use to patch up the two edges. But it's going okay so far. Everything's holding, we're being able to attach it, so it's kind of all that matters. That's okay, you just skimmed it. Just the paint. Alright, we got it cut out. It's not, we'll touch it up on these corners, but door's cut out and the gap is closed. And we got a nice piece to cover up that small gap on the corner. Good job, Tyler. You're killing it today.
And Martin.
Yeah, and Martin. Martin came out with a solid. Look at this guy. Martin used some of this paracord that we've had since day one for a sawhorse. Nice and stable. Thank you, Martin. Now we have a solid structure to cut stuff off of that's not on the ground. It's looking good. It's looking real good. Okay, we're getting to about 7 o'clock. Got our OSB sheets, plugging all the big gaps, which is good. We're gonna start packing away some stuff. We're gonna start the fire and have a campfire and hang out for a couple hours. It's been overall a really good day. Just gonna show you what we got. Had to put a mat down because it's so wet. But yeah, it's slowly being encased. Got 2 corners to do a patch-up job on the next time we're out here. We're all pretty gassed, so we don't really feel like doing any more. But the majority of the big gaps are taken care of. The front side's done, which is huge. And same with the other side. Taking a look from outside now. As long as we just gonna plug up these 2 corners next time we're out, and we are good on that front. Overall, everything worked out really well. I'm happy with what we got done. So next time we come out, it'll be patching the last 2 corners for the roof. That'll be all done, and then we can start thinking about the flooring and while we get shingles for the roof. I am tired. Everybody here is really tired. It's been a pretty busy day for all of us. While we were finishing putting the siding on to close those gaps, Roger went ahead and extended our little table here so we can store some more firewood. But overall, that's all we're gonna do for building on the cabin today. We're all super tired, like I said. But we got all the big gaps closed, which is a huge bonus. We are gonna just patch those 2 holes the next time we come out, and then start working on the floor. But I think it's time for us to have some fun, kick back, enjoy some food, shoot some guns, have a couple drinks, and yeah.
Somebody did some plucking around here. You just spun up. You just spun up, John.
Alright guys, went for a walk to the pond to check it out. I got a cool skull from it. We got a roaring fire. Gonna cook up some food and call it a day. I'm exhausted after that walk. How did you feel about that walk, Martin?
That was brutal, bro.
What about you? What did you think?
The swamp sucked.
The swamp sucked. Yeah, we're gonna start cooking some food and hanging out. Take it easy. I'll show you the skull. Thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please subscribe. There's a lot more coming.
There is. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video.
I might be the next favorite person.
Yeah, let me know in the comments. What do you guys think of Martin? Is he a keeper? Is he a
Am I a keeper? On YouTube.
Alright guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time. See you.
Bye.